Hi, I'm Daniel Wright, executive chef and owner of Senate and Abigail Street here in Cincinnati. I had actually heard that Crossroads was doing this really great beans and rice challenge, and of course I jumped at the opportunity to do this. I think it's something that's going to be really great for the community, and I think you guys get to benefit by getting some really tasty recipes from some really talented chefs. Today I'm going to do a Mediterranean chickpea stew. Super easy. Basically, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of onion. We have a little chopped red onion here, and we're going to actually add that. We're going to get a nice little sear on that. After that, we have a little bit of chopped garlic. We're going to add just a little bit of that garlic in. We're going to get a little bit of color on the garlic and the onion. After that, we want to add, I have some chopped yellow squash and some green zucchini. You can chop it anyway, there's no wrong way to do this dish. It's basically going to be a really nice wholesome dish, and it's actually going to cook in less than half an hour, which, for families on the run is actually a really good thing. So we're going to add that chopped zucchini and chopped squash in there. After that, we're going to add our garbanzo beans, our chickpeas. You can do dried chickpeas or you can use fried or canned. Canned is not a problem. I mean, obviously if you're doing canned, you don't have to soak them overnight, so it's going to make it a lot easier, and it's actually a really cheap, really functional dish. So we're going to add our garbanzo beans to that. After that, we're going to take a little bit of okra. When it's in season, obviously you want to get it locally. However, if you want to use the frozen stuff, there's really no harm or any foul in that either. So we're going to add our okra to this too. Then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this. We have a little smoked Spanish paprika. Any paprika will really kind of work. We're a big fan of the smoked Spanish paprika. It's got kind of like a nice sweetness to it. It almost has this very bacony taste to it without actually being bacony. So we're going to add that to our mixture here. About a tablespoon of that, and then we're going to add a little bit of cumin, just a little bit of ground cumin, and then finally we're going to do about a cup of chicken stock or vegetable broth, depending on your preference. Obviously, if you use vegetable stock, this whole thing would be completely vegan. If you use chicken stock, then it's going to give it a little more flavor. And then we're going to add about a cup of just canned tomatoes, pureed tomatoes, San Marzano, whatever you can actually get at your local market. And then we're just going to finish it all off with a little bit of fresh chopped parsley. And we're going to mix that up and cook it for about 30 minutes, just stirring occasionally, cook it on low. We're going to top that on some rice, and it's going to be a really healthy, delicious dinner.